Let me show you a few demos and expand on 6 best practices for prompt engineering. What I'll show you and talk about will cover writing clear instructions, providing reference text, splitting complex tasks into simpler tasks, giving GPT time to think, using external tools, and testing changes systematically. Let's start with writing clear instructions. In this best practice, the recommendation is to include details in your query to get more relevant answers, asking the model to adopt a persona, using delimiters to clearly indicate distinct parts of the input, specifying the steps required to complete a task, providing examples, and specifying the desired length of the output. Let me show you with a demo. Here I am in the playground, where I will add the following prompt. What is an LLM? A large language model, right? Let's see. When I click submit, the model, which is GPT-4 in this case, tells me that an LLM or Master of Laws is an advanced postgraduate academic degree. Well, this is not exactly what I was looking for. So let me just delete it and give a little bit more context. In this case, I'm going to include the following in system. Respond only in the context of machine learning, artificial intelligence, and GPTs. So I run, and now this looks better. In the context of machine learning and artificial intelligence, LLM may not have a specific meaning. However, GPT-3 developed by OpenAI is an example of a language model. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Providing a context make the response much better. And then I can refine even further. Respond only on topics that are related to GPT models and not other fields. This is even more precise. By giving context, I provided a clearer instruction, which gave me a better response. Now, let's use the system message to ask the model to adopt a persona. This is my prompt. Write a thank you message to my neighbor for helping me with my car last night. So I run, and here's the response. Dear neighbor, I just wanted to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude. Yeah, this looks kind of good. But what if I wanted a different tone? Well, in that case, I'm going to use the system message to explain how is it that I want to get the response. It will be a text overflowing with euphoric comments, resonating with intense and vivid human emotions. So I delete, I run again, and this is euphoric comments with intense and vivid human emotions. But it's a little bit too long. So what if let me delete this, and I use the system message to specify the desired length. Use a maximum of 2 paragraphs. I run again, and yep, that looks like 2 paragraphs, still a little bit too long. So I'll just make it tweet style. And there it is. I was able to specify the tone of the response and the desired length using the system message. Next up, let me show you how to use delimiters to clearly indicate the distinct parts of the input. This is my prompt. Get keywords from the text delimited by triple quotes. So I add triple quotes and I put a long text over here, a long explanation of what large language models are. Now, when I submit, the model is going to know that using the instruction at the top, it's going to get the keywords from the text delimited by triple double quotes. 3 hashes is another good practice. And there it is. Those are the keywords in that text. Using delimiters like this is very useful as it allows you to separate the instructions from text that you want to use as a reference or as an example, or to run a few steps, or text that you can use when you have multiple steps to perform, which is the next sample. Take a look at this sample. In the system message, I have 2 steps. In the first one, I'm telling the model there will be some text in triple quotes. I'm going to ask to extract the keywords from that particular text. Any text that's outside the triple quotes will not be processed. Then there's a following step, which is translating the summary into Spanish and French. So here's the text inside the triple quotes. Now when I execute, I get the keywords and I get the translation. And this is a good sample of how you can specify the tasks that you want to have done in multiple steps.